We're recording now, so we can just, I guess, start talking about it. Mikey, here on October 5th, there's going to be something really fucking exciting, something that's been a long time coming, occurring. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. So it's very cool. I'm going to be teaching a month-long course at Philosophy Portal with Cadell Last. I'm going to be teaching a course called Land, Zizek, and Technological Singularity. And this course is kind of it's been building for a long time because I've taught courses on Zizek in the past, and I've taught a course on land in the past. And my book, Capital versus Subjectivity, is this whole Zizekian critique of Nick Land. So they're in the book, they're in constant dialogue and contradiction with one another. And so Cadell invited me to teach this course where instead of focusing on one of them in isolation, it would be discussing them together. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. Look, Cadell is the perfect one to host this because, I mean, Cadell, look, I've got his book right here.
That the new one that
So the Global
Global Brain
Brain
Singularity. Shout
Singularity.
out,
Oop,
dude.
there we go.
That yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
think that's a sleeper. I don't think a lot of people are aware of the
totally.
fact that Cadell has been having this conversation for quite some time, for near a decade at this point.
Right. So no, Cadell is one of the serious theorists of AI.
Yep.
And so what's cool about it though is Cadell primarily, I mean, in this work, primarily comes at it from a Kurzweilian
Yep.
perspective. And a million other AI theorists, but Kurzweil was central for him. Whereas I approached the question from a Landian perspective. And so for Cadell and I to be able to discuss this, we did a great discussion of this as promotion on his channel, Philosophy Portal. And so that was kind of the beginning of it. But yeah, the first week we're going to discuss technological singularity, what that means. And that's going to be something Cadell and I are both involved in doing. Then the second and third week, I'll be lecturing. Second week is going to be laying out Zizek's concept of singularity and then Land's concept of singularity. The third week is going to be a Zizekian critique of Land's concept of singularity, maybe even a little bit of a Landian critique of Zizek's concept of it. And then fourth week, Cadell and I are going to be discussing the relation between capital, time, energy, subjectivity, how this relation between machinic capital and human subjectivity, what's involved there. So that's kind of the plan for the course. It's going to be every Sunday in October, 4 week course. And yeah, I'm just super psyched to do it. This is the first course I've taught in a year.
About a year, yeah.
And it's October, it's Halloween time. It's the perfect time to take a philosophy
Spooky
course
time,
about
dude.
Fang Numina
Yeah.
and demon lemurs and wired brains. So
So
yeah, it'll be a good time.
I gotta know, man. I'm excited. All the conversation you and I have been having about AI and singularity and subjectivity, the conversations Cadell and I have had about this stuff we've been having. I mean, for the last several months, he and I have kind of been talking about something like singularity and subject. I don't really know. Put a label on it. I don't think he could, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. I know this is gonna be a great not just lectures, but also a great group to kind of converse with. I am excited to know, though, how much of the superego is going to be included in the conversations you're having about like the machinic capital, the like capital leading us around. It has a leash on us, and how it's diminishing subjectivity, because that's not like people. That's a new conversation. Like that conversation is
It's
just been
our
developing.
conversation, let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah. But I think
That'll
with
be there.
yeah, good. I'm looking forward
No,
to
look,
that.
so it's like I told you. I mean, you and I have been working on theorizing this connection between, and again, here, background. So Nick Land famously connects capital to artificial intelligence. But then Zizek and especially Todd McGowan famously connect superego to capital. The third connection that you and I have made is the connection between superego and artificial intelligence. And this is where, you know, we've
Hmm.
been working on fault line theory for years. This new connection between superego and AI is really the fruit of
Yep.
really the fruit of doing fault line theory, which again, for those who don't know, fault line theory is theorizing the differences and similarities between the CCRU, Nick Land, Anna Greenspan, Mark Fisher, that whole side of, you know, online theory, and then the Ljubljana school, Slavoj, Todd McGowan, Alenka Zupancic, Mladen Dolar, like it's that whole side of it. And so this is where I especially have been stationed for
Yeah.
years doing theory. But no, you and I, you know, we're talking one day and this connection between AI and superego popped into our conversation. And so yeah, for those who don't know, Nance and I have already published a short piece on this over at Everyday Analysis. You can go check it out. It is what I'm drawing a blank.
Enjoy
on,
your surveillance. Enjoy your surveillance on superego capitalistic AI.
There you go. Nance knows. So that's over
Good
on
article.
Everyday Analysis. You can go check it out. And I am going to be discussing superego in the course. And particularly because, like I told you the other day, and this kind of just recently dawned on me, in Zizek's book on AI, there's not a single mention of superego. So we didn't get this from Slavoj.
Yeah.
In fact, throughout the book, all he does is frame AI in terms of the big other.
Yeah.
So he doesn't see the super egoic dimension of capitalistic AI. And so that's something I'm going to be emphasizing a lot in this course, because it's uncharted theoretical territory. And so we're trying to chart it. And for those who don't, we've got more in the works
Yeah, man.
on this.
Stay tuned on
the
that.
first piece was
Yeah.
just the beginning. But yes, to answer your question, that'll
yeah.
definitely be part of it.
And-
What did I say? I think when it comes to connecting AI to superego, we're more
Zizek than
Zizek
Zizek.
himself.
Yeah, we're more
Right.
Zizekian than Zizek in this regard, and that's not to. I don't think that's. I mean, it might be a little hubristic, but
It's not a diss.
let's say we're having fun. But it's also like, no, we're taking this thing that Zizek really develops, like superego. Yes, Lacan talks about. Yes, Freud, but Zizek is really the one who picks up the football and scores the touchdown. But it's kind of absent from this conversation of AI, and we're it's essential. Like
Totally.
at this point, you can't really see one without the other. So
Exactly.
The hypercola story you wrote, Nance, I feel like is
shout out,
also barking up that tree.
It
you know,
is
for
totally.
sure. Yeah,
It- yeah. It's I'm stay tuned to Everyday Analysis. I'm really excited. Alfie's being the homie, and yeah, we wrote that piece. Enjoy your surveillance. I wrote enjoy an ice cold hypercoke, and we will be writing more. And you know, barring the
There's a third one already written. It's just not released yet.
yeah.
Cool.
So that's really cool. But Sundays in October, starting October 5th, I know where I'm gonna be. I know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be hanging out with all my homies at Philosophy Portal. Dropping in on the lectures and the conversation. Gonna be the shit. So be there, be square.
I have not been paid for my testimonial, but I can say that some of Mikey's courses that I have taken in the past, I've gotten a lot out of. So
Yeah.
Thanks,
you
Sean.
will not be disappointed.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And Nance will there's a special link to sign up via my Patreon. So that'll be in the description of the video.
Yeah. All right, folks. We'll see you soon. Peace.